Okay, so we have actually in this batch, your examination is complete now.
Yes, sir. Accountancy is done.
Okay, so have you tried all the question?
What, sir?
Have you tried all the question in examination?
No, sir. How would I do? I did like study that journal part and ledger one, and you teach me accounting equation, right? Sir,
Yes.
it was accounting equation was like a question was there, but one problem was there. Wait, I have the question paper right in front of me. Yeah, the thing was that like in it was question number 8. Prove accounting equation from the following transactions. Actually, it was the normal questions how you teach me. It was like a bit different, so I got confused and I didn't attend it that one. It's like says started business with cash 2,50,000, and then with a comma it's written furniture 70,000. So I got confused.
Okay. If we start business with cash, then cash and capital will increase. If we have started business with cash and furniture, then there will be cash and furniture in the asset side and total of cash and furniture in the capital.
Oh, like that.
Yes. Actually,
And
we don't. We uh, have completed the class in hurry, so we don't have time for this detailed discussion. So I have taught you only the basic part in accounting equation, not all the topics, everything in detail. I told you that in the previous class also, because we were doing little fast. The topic we have to complete.
yes.
So I told you everything which is required to solve a question, but this is very little difference from the original question that we have discussed.
Okay.
It created confusion in your mind and you are not able to solve it.
Yeah, I wasn't able to solve it. And sir,
Okay.
like, what does insolvent mean?
Insolvent means someone who will not be able to pay money.
Okay.
Means if I have sold goods on credit to someone, or if I have given some money to someone, and that person become insolvent, it means his liabilities are more than our assets. Sorry, his assets.
Okay.
So if his liability is more than his asset, it means he will not be able to pay all the liabilities with his assets. That's why in that case, uh, he only pays some percentage of the money.
Hmm. So basically, we are in a bad debt then.
Yes, bad debts. Bad debt is due to insolvency.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nothing, sir. And then there was like like one normal journal question and like one past journal entries and prepare following ledger account, cash account, purchase account, Rinsha account. So yeah, these three questions were from chapter 3, and rest all was like MCQs and like a theory part basically.
Okay, so how many marks question you have attempted?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god. Sir, how do you tell what comes up? Actually, क्या बोलते हैं? Most of the marks like chapter 3's questions, like 8, 9, and 10, they only took themselves like 6, 4, 4. It's literally 14 marks के question तो खाली क्या बोलते हैं वही से आगे chapter 3. Rest all was a theory one. 11 marks.
Okay. So
Like
total, how many marks question were there?
after removing chapter 3 questions,
No, all the questions in examination.
it's like 25 marks paper.
25 marks.
Yeah.
And you have solved only 11 marks question.
Yes.
Okay. No issue. Sometimes it happens.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now should
And
we
sir,
complete
sir,
first?
you know what? Like, I asked you, right, the smaller version for like, I told you, right, that it might come that cash discount and trade discount, and it actually came in the paper. It's written what are the differences between cash discount and trade discount, right? Any three, or what are the qualitative characteristics of accounting? We had a choice, so I wrote the cash discount one, and that too the long one which was written in my notebook. I wrote exact word to word, sir, same to same, not even a word difference.
How?
Because I remembered it, like I like revised it thoroughly, so like I wrote it down.
Okay, but you told me that you are not able to remember that. That's why I showed you the short one.
Yeah, but like I tried to remember, and then when I looked at my notebook, it was actually what all the points I wrote were exactly correct.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we continue with the accounting equation because we have to complete it and in detail?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
so first of all, accounting equation.
Assets is equals to capital plus liabilities.
So equation is a technique which shows that both side will be equal. In accounting, we use equation to show that assets will will always be equal to total of capital and liabilities. Okay, so this is your accounting equation.
Yes, sir.
So equation means both sides will be equal. It always shows that both sides will be equal. In accounting, we use a equation to show that assets will be equal to capital and liabilities. So the formula is assets equals to
Capital plus liabilities.
capital plus liabilities. Now, if you change this formula, it can be written as capital equals to assets minus liabilities and liabilities equal to assets minus capital. Yes.
Yes, sir. So
So
like, can you show me like that thing? Accounting equation. I'm just noting it down.
just 1 minute.
Okay, sir. Hmm. Answer like there was like one and two MCQs in which like we were very confused, like the class people. It was like question number two. Purchase refers to the buying of A, goods for sale, B, stationery for office use, C, goods for the factory, D, all of the above.
Purchase means goods for sale. I told you this that in business, whatever your main business is, okay, the product is called goods. Means whatever our main business is. So let's say if we have to sell that goods, then we have to purchase. Okay,
Okay.
and if you purchase anything else other than this goods, then that asset name is written in the business. So purchase is written only for goods which is purchased for sale.
Okay. Answer the
Okay.
difference. Question number three: the difference between asset and external liabilities. A capital, B fixed asset, C current asset, D none of these.
No, no. Can you repeat your question? Your voice.
So it's like the difference between asset and external liabilities are A capital, B fixed asset, C current asset, D none of these. Sir, it's capital, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sir,
Capital
you
equals
know,
to assets minus liabilities, and liabilities is also termed as external liabilities.
sir, you know what? I actually wrote the correct answer. But you know what? I asked from one guy and he told me like D, none of these. So I actually wrote that. And you know what? It just went wrong. I'm depressed, sir, depressed. So you know what? Like even like our class toppers got 10.5 out of 25.
Actually, anyone uh, who is giving exam, I think all of them have not studied the paper properly because they have just started the class or anything else. So that's why they have not. But from the next exam, they will
Do
be
better.
giving more question.
Yes. Most of
And
them like most of them they like what do you say journal entries and that ledger accounts were wrong.
yes, because they have not studied it. So that's why. Uh, from the next exam, I think you will also be able to solve more questions.
I
And
hope so.
yes, you will be. Okay. So this is the definition. Write it.
Yes, sir. Continuous motion. So can you scroll down? Okay. Okay. Every transaction has two sides. Every transaction has dual or two sides. Every transaction has dual or twofold effect. Uh, uh,
Okay.
Twofold
Uh,
effect.
Let me read it. Accounting equation is based on dual aspect concept. There is a concept that we study in basic accounting concept and convention chapter. So accounting equation is based on dual aspect concept, which means that every transaction has two sides and it affects both sides with equal amount. Okay. So
Yes.
it affects both sides with equal amount. Either uh, if one side is increasing by 10,000, then other side is also increasing by 10,000. If one side is decreasing by 15,000, then other side will also be decreasing by 15,000. And there is some other type of transaction where the effect is on one side only, means it is affecting two assets, not any liabilities or capital. So one asset is increasing, other asset is decreasing. So in this case also, both side has been affected by equal amount. That is zero on the asset side and zero on the liability side. Because if one asset is increasing by 5,000 and other asset is decreasing by 5,000, then the net effect on asset is zero. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So in the same manner, capital and liabilities, there is no effect on that side also. So it has the same effect. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So write this also.
Yes, sir. Every transaction. Yes. Mm. Sir, is it like affect or effect?
What?
What is it like? Which means that every transaction has two sides and it affects or affects.
Affect.
Okay.
In
Affects.
Hindi, you can say prabhav dal.
प्रभाव डालना. It affects both sides with equal amount. Done, sir.
Okay. Now, there is in some of the question, you need to find closing capital, opening capital. Just
It's okay, sir.
Okay. So I'm saying that uh, there are some other formula, like we have written here assets assets equals to capital plus liabilities, but we need to find sometime we need to find closing capital, we need to find profit of the business. So if you need to calculate profit, then it will be revenue minus expenses. You know about this. And if we have to calculate the profit or loss, then the formula is closing capital
minus
equal to
opening. Acha, sorry, equals to opening capital.
opening capital plus
Sir, can you tell me like what is closing capital and opening capital?
additional. Yes, ठीक है कोई बात. Opening capital plus additional capital. What you said?
So I actually received a call. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah, so sir, I was saying like can you like tell me exactly what is closing capital and opening capital?
yes. Capital at the beginning of the year is opening capital. Capital, which we have at the end of the year, is closing capital. Because
Okay,
during the year there may be some changes in capital. So opening capital, closing capital.
okay. So this is for like every year, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay, sir.
And 1 year closing capital becomes the next year. Sorry, 1 year closing capital becomes the next year opening capital.
Okay, okay, okay. सही है, सही है. Thank you, sir.
Just one.
Okay, sir. Okay. Closing capital.
Sorry, Ashraf. Actually, I am getting some important call. That's why I have to mute myself.
It's okay, sir. It's okay, no problem.
Okay. So closing capital equals to opening capital plus additional capital. And here I'm writing plus and minus both. So profit will be added and loss will be deducted. Minus drawing. This is the formula of closing capital. Now, by using this formula, you can calculate profit loss also. So in this method, like if closing capital is given, opening capital is given, and profit and loss is not given, then you will write closing capital here plus drawing minus additional capital. Additional capital means capital which is invested during the year. After opening capital, after business started with cash, you sometime invest some extra money into the business. That is called additional capital.
Okay, sir.
So
Thank
here,
you.
after deducting additional capital, your capital should be this. And if you deduct opening capital from this amount, then you will get profit or loss. Okay. Is this clear? Hello,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So you were writing?
Yes, sir. I'm not right. Just 1 minute.
Okay. So this is how we calculate profit or loss. This is how we calculate closing capital. So these are the formula in addition to assets equals to capital plus liabilities.
Okay.
So in every question, if you need to calculate assets, liabilities, capital, opening capital, closing capital, you need to see that on which date capital, assets, or liability is given. Sometimes assets is given for opening and liabilities is given for closing, but a student deduct each other and calculate capital, which is incorrect. Okay.
Okay.
If you are using assets and liabilities, then both should be on the same date. Asset, if asset is opening, then liability should be opening. Then only you can calculate capital of opening.
Okay, sir.
So this is our basic formula. Now we will understand accounting equation in detail.
Sorry, just 1 minute. Can you show me the last one? Opening capital. Yes, sir.
This one,
Open. Yes, yes. No, 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 no. Down, down, down. This one, what you wrote just now.
this one,
Yes, 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 yes. Opening capital. Profit slash loss. Done, sir.
okay. Now there are different transaction in accounting equation. So transaction, transactions in accounting equation. Now the first one is transaction affecting two items. Two items or two accounts. It should be items. And the second is transaction affecting more than two items. Transaction affecting two items, transaction affecting more than two items. Now, the first one we will discuss here. Transaction affecting two items. Now, what are the transaction which will affect two items? So there are subcategory also here in this category. There are some subcategory. First one is when one asset increases, okay, and one liabilities increases. So asset increase and liabilities increases. Now, can you tell me what are the transactions that you think which will affect our assets by increasing it, and also it will increase our liabilities?
The transactions which increase like our asset and also the liabilities.
Yes, one asset will increase and the other liability will increase.
ऐसा क्या हो सकता है जैसे asset भी increase हो liabilities भी increase हो not sure sir is it like okay is it like kind of loan or something so for example we get money for some time and then because of that we also get, like our liabilities increase.
Can you repeat?
So I said like is it for example like a loan or something so that like we get money for some time so our asset increase and but because of the loan our liabilities also increase.
Yes.
Okay सही सही.
Purchased goods on credit.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So in this case, the stock will increase and creditors will increase. Yes. The second is taken loan from bank. So if bank gives you loan, then your bank balance will increase and loan will increase. Again, started business with cash. So your cash will increase, or if you started business with the other thing, then that other asset will increase. Cash will increase and capital will increase. Okay.
Yes sir.
So any doubt here?
No sir.
So whenever these type of transaction, let's say purchase goods on credit. So on the asset side, you will add in stock, and on the liability side, you will add in creditors.
Okay.
Okay. Now the second.
And where like someone else has to give it and then we'll write in the like a store like cash and then
Yes.
plus debtor right.
If we have sold goods on credit,
No if it's like if someone else has to pay us so like if he bought goods on credit from us so it will
yes,
be like we'll write on the left side right debtors.
yes, debtors
Okay.
in the asset side.
Yes.
Okay. So now the second type of transaction, decrease in asset and decrease in liabilities. Sometimes they ask question like this also. They will not give you any transaction. They will write this, write the transaction which have following effect: decrease in assets, decrease in liabilities. They will write this. Now you have to write the transaction which will impact asset and liability in this manner.
Okay.
So decrease in assets, decrease in liabilities. Can you think of any transaction?
Decrease in asset decrease in liability. Okay. For example, we bought goods on credit from someone. So like uh, then so we right now we have liabilities, but when we like pay the credit to them, like give the remaining cash, so our asset will decrease, but our liabilities will also decrease, right?
Yes. Decrease in assets, decrease in liabilities.
Yes, sir. Sir, can you like scroll a little bit up? I need to note down.
But should I write first here? Then
Yeah, yes,
you should.
no problem. No problem, sir.
Okay. Now example, decrease in assets, decrease in liabilities. The first is withdrawn from business for personal use. For personal use means your capital will decrease and cash will decrease. Now payment to creditors. Payment to creditors. So your cash
Sir,
will decrease and your creditors will decrease.
sir,
And the next one is repayment of loan. If you pay back the loan, then repayment of loan means your cash will decrease and your loan will decrease. Understood? Is this clear to you?
sir. Yes, sir. Just wanted to ask one thing. Like that withdrawn cash from business for personal use, it will be decrease in asset, but how will be like decrease in liabilities?
Your voice is breaking. Either my internet
Uh,
connection is weak or yours.
sir, is it clear now?
Can you repeat?
I said, can you hear me now?
Yes.
I was saying that how is like withdrawn cash from business for personal use, like it will decrease, it will be decrease in asset, but like how will it be decrease in liabilities also? Because like we are using it for our personal use, right? We are not paying
You can
someone
see
like
here, I'm not decreasing liabilities. I'm decreasing the liability side. Okay, liability side means capital and liabilities both.
okay,
So if you have invested in your business, it will increase your capital, yes or no?
what's sir?
If you have invested money in your business, then it will increase your capital, yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you withdraw money from business, so it will decrease your capital or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's why withdrawn from business for personal use will decrease your cash as well as capital.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay. Capital on this side. Okay.
Now see, increase in one asset and decrease in other asset. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now increase in one asset and decrease in other asset. So here it is. Increase in
Yes,
one.
yes, sir, I can example.
Yes.
purchase goods for cash. So we are giving cash, so we are getting goods. So our stock is increasing, but our cash is decreasing.
Yes. Purchased goods for cash. Very good.
Yes, sir.
So it will increase our stock and it will decrease our cash. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sold goods on credit or cash. So here stock will decrease because we are selling and debtors will increase.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Deposited cash into bank. So if you have deposited cash into bank, then your bank balance will increase and
And cash will
cash
decrease.
balance will decrease.
Yes, sir.
So I'm writing only 2-3 examples of every type of transaction. It does not mean that there will be no other transaction. There can be different transaction, but I'm writing only 2, 3, because you need to understand that what it looks like.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The next is uh,
Sir, I also have to note it down.
increase in one liability and decrease in other.
Increase.
Now I'm writing here liability. It means liability and capital. And here
Okay.
also liability and capital. Okay.
Uh, yes, sir. So one example can be for example, if we have a debt on someone, like we have to give money on someone, but we don't have right now. So, for example, we take a loan. So our one liability is increasing, but from the loan which we have taken, we can pay the debt, right? So, like our other liability is decreasing.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Now you are getting the accounting equation properly.
Sir, करी लूँ बस exam में.
Yes. So I'm saying that when you practice some portion, then it is easy to understand. Accountancy is not a hard subject up to graduation level, or you can say up to 12th level. Sometimes it is hard on graduation level also. Like in BBA, it will be little difficult. But up to 12th, it is very easy. Uh, you need to understand the rules only. So increase in one liability and capital and decrease in one other liability and capital. So first of all, what you said, I will write that repayment of loan by taking another loan. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is what you told me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next is converting debenture into equity. Now, what is debenture? Debenture is a type of loan. And what is equity? Equity means capital. So sometime, in case of company, actually, these words is used in company. Okay. So it means you have taken a loan and now you told that person from whom you have taken loan, you told that person that you should become a partner into business. So his loan will become capital. he will become the partner in business. So his loan will become capital, and this is how converting debenture into equity. Understood? Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Sorry, my mic was on mute.
Okay, no problem. Now write all these. You have written something from here.
Yes. From here on. No. Yeah. Transaction affecting more than two items. Uh, More than two items. Transaction affect. So can you scroll a little bit down? So
Yes.
can you scroll a little bit down?
Hello.
So can you scroll a bit down? Hello. So can you scroll it a bit down? Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Am I audible, Abdullah?
Yes, sir, you're audible. Am I audible?
Yes.
Sir, I was saying that till where we were. Can you
Issue on
scroll a
my
bit
side,
down?
I think. Uh, Actually, the weather condition is getting bad. That's why.
Yes, I know India. In India, it's like raining, right?
Uh, you should take a screenshot of these because maybe I will disconnect again. So
ठीक है सर, मैं स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेता हूँ, जस्ट लाइक शेयर द स्क्रीन एंड आई विल टेक द स्क्रीनशॉट.